Hey everybody, I'm so excited to be here. Aren't you guys excited?
No.
What? Why? It's the Mexicans. Happy Mexican Independence Day! Ay.
Thank you for doing the sound effects. I wasn't going to do it.
I know. Martin did on the show I did the other day because I did an intro with Mexican music.
Pass, right?
Still thinking about it.
How many times have you said nigga in your life? In your life, not recently.
Oh, I'm going to say, this is a really hard thing to ask me right off the bat.
From like 9, not even 10. From 9 up.
Like age 9?
From age 9
I barely learned it probably when I was like 14.
So a lot.
I would have been stuck with 9. I set them up. So there you go.
Well, no, Tommy, I had the pass for about 2 years.
Who gave it to you, and was it
the football team?
Was it notarized?
It was notarized.
Okay.
Because nobody kicked my ass for saying it. And I didn't say it, and I didn't say it often.
But you played football.
But I played football, and it was mostly rap lyrics. That was where it was. It was Mac Dre.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so you're doing Mac Dre. I don't know if you said it that often, but if you ever said it, that was where I was singing along.
He did.
I wasn't. Now, fuck it. This is a good little introduction. So, one of the most fucked up things ever in that line of work of let me see. Yeah, fine. It's good.
Yeah.
Is Latinos. Speaking of Mexican heritage and Hispanic Heritage Month and everything, which
specifically.
Today's Mexican Independence Day, which I just said. You're not paying attention.
No, I'm not. Because I don't want to be here.
I know.
Sammy.
It's your fucking show.
I didn't want it.
I think Marco scheduled this, and I don't think none of us wanted to. Not wanted to, but I want to talk about Shang-Chi. He skipped town. You didn't want to watch Shang-Chi.
No.
You haven't even seen What If, and we'll watch the Hawkeye trailer because something. But let's go back to.
I actually would like to talk about it.
Yeah, that's neat. But I do want to traverse.
It's whimsical.
I do want to traverse, though, the problem with Latin American people, with Mexicans, Chicanos, Central America, whatever we are. For saying the N-word. We can't say it. We can't say the N-word. And there's some cultures that'll allow it.
Yes,
like Houston. There's a lot of crossover in Houston.
A whole lot of crossover in Houston.
Some parts of LA, a lot of crossover there. But generally speaking, it's not our word, right? That's my theory.
So just Latinx all around. Like none of y'all?
No.
So not Mexican?
No. You'll know it when you know it because there's a couple people that got canceled for this.
I was about to say Puerto Rican.
They're practically black anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
But they won't say it, they won't admit it, but they practically are. But I don't have the permission. You guys have the permission. Right. And by you, the black delegation, I should say.
What is this?
No, but the reason why I bring it up, the reason why I'm treading these awful waters is because like we have very few Mexican actors and actresses in the world right now.
None.
Really,
I read
none.
an article today about that.
And one of them...
It was a study. I take it you read the same
I did not read the same one.
Oh, okay.
It didn't make it to my page.
Wow.
But I wonder if I can find the clip. There it goes. I think it is here. One of our most primary female directors and actresses that is out there in the world is Gina Rodriguez.
Yeah.
And Gina Rodriguez... by far and in large, has been canceled by the black community, especially black Twitter. Anything she does, canceled because she mouthed the words to a Lauryn Hill song.
Oh.
And for some reason, I guess the way she said it, the inflection, or I think it's the attitude that she used in it. Because it was like a Facebook Live video. She's getting her eyebrows done or makeup
Jane
done.
the Virgin took a swift nosedive.
Oh, no. And the thing is that most other people don't know about it. So she's still getting work. But it's embarrassing on Twitter because the black community is just like,
never forget.
Because if you listen to the lyric, they use the word heebie-jeebies a lot, if you know the lyric I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see if it's the actual clip. Hopefully I pulled it up correctly.
Do what you do. Believe me. Just give me heebie-jeebie.
Gina Rodriguez.
So that line read, essentially, as you could call it.
That went viral. That's a terrible thing to go viral. Just not so much.
No, it's not like she was saying it to people. It's not like she was like, you're this and you're that. No.
She said like jokingly and a little bit goofy.
And a little bit goofy. Yeah. But the black community on Twitter, Twitter, every time oh, I know, but it's not right. But every time, at least it's not right to put out there just like that, just underhand throw. Yeah. No commitment to it.
Right, who looks right into the camera and says, you rarely see that.
Believe me. Just give me heebie.
She could have skipped the lyric, and she didn't skip the lyric.
No, she embraced the lyric.
She embraced the lyric, thinking she had the pass.
Yeah.
And you know when you have the pass.
You know.
And she does not have the pass. No. I don't have the pass. JJ, I don't know if you have the pass. I think you've given him the pass even though he didn't want it.
He doesn't want it at all. He's given it back many times.
JJ's like, I don't want to say this.
Yeah.
Is that right, JJ? Say the N-word.
He's setting you up for failure, JJ.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
No, he's not. Honestly, he's
not by me. I don't care. But
he's not said a word this whole conversation. He's not said a word because he's treading even lighter than I am.
I just don't think it's in JJ's nature
to say the N-word or to say anything.
I've said it a couple of times.
We've had
okay, because I don't want to be the only one here.
He's not calling me a nigga in any of those conversations. So I'm gonna go with the former. Yeah,
he usually does it afterwards. All right, when you're gone. That's the problem. I'm kidding. That's a lie and fraud. But there's her, and I think it was Camila Cabello or whatever. She also said the N-word in her past, like on Facebook posts or MySpace, whatever the hell.
Was it Shawn Mendes?
Yeah.
Sam Mendes?
Whatever.
Sam Mendes is the director. One of them.
Right.
Yeah.
And
he
so
said it also, and they're a couple, so that kind of makes sense.
So she's canceled. And so what I'm saying is, for this Hispanic Heritage Month, folks, if you're in the public eye, don't say the N-word because you will get canceled, and then I'm going to have to step up because I haven't said it in a clean maybe not 2 decades. I'm only 30.
You just started at 14.
Decade and a half, perhaps. Okay. And like I said, I just stopped using it because I moved to UC Santa Barbara. There's no black folk at that school.
It doesn't sound like
at the time I went there, it was 5%.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to be saying that to the white folk and to the Mexican folk.
It's not a good look.
It's not a good look. No. So, and then I've realized that if you just use the word brother in rap songs, it works the same.
It's kind of corny. Right. It's very Russell Wilson-ish.
but I'm not black.
I could see him doing that.
Yeah, but I'm not black.
He is. He could say he's married to CR. Like,
right.
Come on.
Right.
If anyone could say it, it's Russell Wilson. He doesn't.
Right.
It would be weird. I would be offended if he did.
Russell Wilson said the N-word?
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't look like the kind of guy who would. Is he half black?
Yeah. No.
He's full 100%.
He's actually fully black.
That's not
I was surprised by that also.
Threshold thing or anything. There's no paper bag test here. It's just a matter of.
It threw me the fuck off also.
So can you ban other African American folks from using the N-word?
Yeah, if it doesn't sound right. You know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like Russell would use the hard R.
Yeah. See, I've never used the hard R the rare times I've used it, right? Because the lyrics don't use the hard R, right?
It's the A.
It's the yay, right? And you have to say it with a little bit of swagger, a little bit of breathiness.
Not that much swagger.
Right. No, that was attitude. Hold on, throw back.
Believe me.
She could have just been like,
she opened her eyes for it. She was look.
Just give me heebie-jeebie.
So now anytime she does anything,
the beep doesn't help because we can't tell if she's going hard R or
she's going soft R. It's very gentle, but it doesn't matter. Don't say it.
It was a fade, and she did.
But if the one with the beep went viral,
no, that's not the one that went viral. The real one went viral.
Yeah.
I just can't find it because I guess she tried to scrub it from the internet.
She did the fade out. We've all done the fade out in the conversation with something we're not supposed to say, and we catch ourselves midway through, and instead of just stopping, we fade out.
Right.
Like JJ, you motherfucker.
Hold on, let me just look up Jen Rodriguez heebie-jeebies.
Oh no!
I know you don't want to thirst for actual saying it, but you need the real context. But I don't know if I can find it here. But yeah, Gina Rodriguez says the N-word on Instagram video. Not a good look. Don't say it, folks. If you're not black, just err on the side of caution. Assume you don't have it. Yeah. The card, the pass.
You'll know when you do. It's a party. It's a whole thing.
Right. And if you get it wrong, you get your ass beat.
Probably. I'm not going to say that's 100% going to happen.
I mean...
not all black people are the same. We handle things like that.
Let's see if CNN didn't censor it. Come on, CNN. Use the hard R. Come on, CNN. Don't let me down. Oh, my God. They're making a whole big ordeal out of this.
They have to. They're CNN.
Actress Gina Rodriguez. Okay, God. I get it. It's a whole deal.
Associated Press video of it.
An AP release. All right. Google videos. Give me to the fucking... there we go. There we go.
Just the raw footage.
Hopefully.
Will do. I could do what you do. Believe me. Niggas give me heebie-jeebies.
Tommy. I mean, other than it being completely awkward and super unnecessary. Awkward.
I mean, she didn't have to look directly in the camera.
You know what? You know what? I think we've discovered it. It's the look into the camera.
It just drives it home. So.
Right. She was doing her eyes and makeup, and she wanted to say that brothers give her heebie-jeebies. I can't say the word. I'm not gonna. You're not gonna get it out of me this segment.
So she clearly didn't catch the lyrics. She's not listening. She's hearing JJ. She's not listening.
She's not getting those context clues. You gotta get the context clues, folks. Context
clues.
God, I don't know.
That was with confidence, clearly not knowing what you were saying.
Well, and then there's one other thing. The reason why Twitter drags her, there was like she put up a post, and some young girl was like, "Hey, Gina Rodriguez, I'm broke. I need money for college. Do you think you can help me?" She
called her a broke nigga.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
No, but she's like, hey, could you give me free money? And instead of just saying nothing, because people ask for things on Twitter all the time, she was like, oh, no, mama, let's see if we can find some scholarships. Let's do research. It's like, bitch, you have $1 million. Give her like a $5,000 grant or something, lady.
The Gina Rodriguez grant. There.
Right there. $5,000. $5,000. I mean, she's a
Was that before
actress.
Or after this?
This is before that. Okay. So everyone was like, let's do research, mama.
Could have gotten a pass from that. Especially if the girl was black.
I don't think she was. Oh, okay. But beside the point, Gina Rodriguez is now on notice forever.
Oh, yeah.
And so, yes, be careful.
The movie flopped, I believe.
I don't know, man. But Jane the Virgin was one of the best TV shows for a long time that people enjoyed.
That shit. It was a very clever show. It was the CW's best show.
Right, but you had never heard of that clip until I just showed it to you right now.
I heard something about it vaguely. But
right.
Yeah, I didn't.
But there's a small subsegment of the world that will not let that die. And it cracks me up. And now I have the hiccups about it.
Hey, the internet lets some things die and some things it just doesn't.
And you know what also dies? Norm Macdonald. I'm sorry, I don't know.
That was the worst I don't know.
I'm not even going to talk about him. Rest in peace, Norm Macdonald. Like I said.
What can you say?
You're tired.
The legend.
I'm tired.
Yeah, let's get into this.
JJ's ready to go, but he's got shit to do. He's got hoes in different area codes. That's not even what...
It's a real song.
That's a real song. See, they use the N-word in that song. But the thing is that I don't know when, so I just mumble the words, and then if it comes up, I just didn't say the wrong
mumble
word.
instead of the fade out.
Sometimes.
Okay. Hoes in different area codes is the only lyric I know.
Right.
No. It's kind of the only one you need to. That's 80% of the song.
I was like, I'm thinking in my head, I was thinking of Pimpin' All Over the World for some reason, which I know that most word for word. Yes. But then I was like, hoes in different area codes. I don't even know any of the rap parts. I just know area. Got hose.
The sports radio show.
Ho.
So what is it? Since we brought up the word ho before we get into the show.
Okay.
I didn't mean to make that rhyme. But yeah, what is your thought on the word ho? Because I listen to sports radio and the host was very angry because he said something about where the ho's at. And the other host was like, I don't think you can say that. And he's like, what the hell, man? What happened to the days where you could say ho? You mean ho is off limits now?
Yeah.
And I was like, I thought it was, but so you saying that
ho's off limit? You can't be out here calling women hoes. Now, me and Ian on the other show, we had a long conversation of what's acceptable to call women outside of the word.
Well,
woman.
I know obviously you don't call a woman a hoe,
right?
But I meant like song wise.
So song wise, anything's. I mean, it's rap is expressive in its own way. If you want to use hoes, that's fine. In like a
rappers still use bitches
in a narrative sense, right? Yeah. Like I'll tell you one of my dumbest dreams, and I have to contextualize it because it's one of my dumbest dreams, and if taken out of context, it's gonna sound awful. Because of the song, speaking of Ludacris, Pimpin' All Over the World, there's that part in the song where he's like, sing it, hoes, and they're like, the world. For that reason only, I want a day where I have lots of hoes. But like, they're on a payroll. They have like...
They got benefits.
Benefits, dental for that day, you know? They got a medical guy there, so in case they drink too much of my champagne and get too much heat stroke from the sun or get chlorine somewhere and it hurts their bodies because I over-chlorinated by accident, they have everything, every sort of protection that a contract worker for a day would have just so I can walk around a big mansion that I've probably rented out with a lot of liquor that I've probably maxed out my credit cards on, just so at random times when the music's playing, I could just say, sing it, hoes, and then they're contractually obligated to finish whatever song lyric it may be.
If you make that much money to do that.
Well, that's the thing. That's so stupid and dumb.
That's a dream.
But it's a dream. We got to have dreams in this world, and sometimes you want to have contractually obligated hoes, because real life hoes, and these are not prostitutes, mind you. I'm not trying to have sex with them. I just want to show them a good time. If it happens, then that's the natural order of business. But my job is just to have a cadre of women, scantily clad,
that are
enjoying themselves, that are taken care of with food and beverages and party music and DJs, having a good time. But they know it's because of me, and so they treat me nicely.
Sound like just a typical sugar daddy.
I guess.
Or boat daddy, more specifically, just
you
with
know
a
what?
mansion.
Yeah.
Because that's all boat daddies
I just realized that boat daddies were a real thing.
It's a real thing.
And a lot of Instagram models have boat daddies.
You see them on a boat, that's a boat daddy providing that boat. Any Instagram pic, more than likely. Like, because you wonder, that and the trip to Dubai.
Oh,
you will see that also.
I've seen that less often with COVID, but the boat thing, because it's socially distanced, you only have one old man pervert to deal with.
Yeah.
I think it works out. Or two.
He's got to impress someone.
Right.
Yeah, and someone has to hold the phone.
Someone does have to hold the phone.
Yeah.
You have phone, Instagram lackey, guy actually turning the boat, and then the girl's just having a good time.
Guy turned the boat. He's seen this all before. So
he don't care.
He doesn't care. And he's probably the one they want to fuck.
Right, because he's probably young and in shape and is like, oh, I'm hired to do this. I'm not a crotchety old man.
Yeah.
Actually, that's probably the best job to have, because compared to crotchety old pervert man, hell, I would have a chance at the Instagram girls because I'm just the next available person. They're having a good time and they might enjoy my company. I'm not a bad guy, but compared to creepy old man, I think that'd be great.
Yeah, I think that's the best situation you could be put in.
So you know what? Go support your local. I'm kidding. No, that's what they'll take out of context. Yeah. No, but like you can't even call I don't like when people use the word females. Like, man, look at those females over there. Yeah, it's a lot of people.
What's up with that?
They assign it to there's female dogs, there's female otters. Saying that over there, it's too technical, it's degrading, it puts them down to a binary.
I've never done it.
Right, but no, I have my buddies
I just thought it was just a technical term.
Yeah, no, but these females over there, it's demeaning in a way.
Okay.
They're men or they're women and girls and whatever. And I think girls as children, women as adults, of course. Right. But then floozies, remember floozies or Jezebels. I like Will Smith's honeys. I don't think that's too offensive. You know, you're like, oh man, I want to give me a nice honey. You know, like when he was talking about.
Okay, is that off too?
I think it's just outdated. It's just 90s.
Bring it back. Now everything 90s is coming back.
Let us know. Do you think honeys is acceptable for a term?
That was debatable. Hose is not.
Hose is not. No, hose are. Like I said, I want to make hose. I want to make hose a legit profession. That's my goal.
Right.
So that when I say sing at hose is not disrespectful. It's a nice, well-earning job, day job. You know.
I suppose.
And then the bitches is bad.
That one is like the most least offensive for some reason. That's the one I've never called a woman a bitch. A woman a girl, obviously.
Right.
That is going to point to my little 7-year-old niece and call her a bitch. So, just to put,
please don't.
Just so we know.
Please don't do that.
I'm not. That's terrible.
Right.
But no. I've never done it. Any relationship.
Oh.
Never done it.
Yeah. No. I mean.
I can't. I feel like this super just demeaning.
Well, I think bitches as a general term for a group of people, I think that's acceptable. But guys can be bitches too. Ladies is pimps, guys is bitches. All right, it's the Jay-Z rule. I know half of that is Jay-Z.
Dust your shoulders off. Yeah, I got
exactly. But you got bitches, hoes, tricks, trick ass marks, mark ass tricks, hoes, hee haws, and
Mark
hula
was
hoops.
now that is the quintessential '90s insult.
Which one?
Mark. Because you know how they used to say it in Oakland in the '90s.
Elaborate.
Look at that mork.
That mork?
That mork over there.
That trick ass mork. Yeah, you can't call
That's the one to bring back. Right, I changed my mind.
It just doesn't make any sense. People will be confused. The millennials, the zennials.
That one would throw the ball.
Gen X would be like, what the fuck is that? What is he calling me?
No, my name is Jason.
My name is Jason. Fuck you, Jason. I just like that Chappelle show. Hoes, heifers, hee-haws, and hula hoops.
Yeah. Well, heifer that's what bad. Your mom, that's what a mother calls their daughter.
Oh, what?
In our family.
What?
Yeah.
That sounds really insulting.
Fast-ass heifers was thrown around.
Oh, fast-ass heifer. Oh, so,
yeah.
Wow.
Because you're fast.
Fast is loose, and loose is promiscuous.
And your heifer, which isn't, it can mean very.
And it's just a breedable cow?
It's a breedable cow.
Oh, heifer.
Yeah. No hard R. No hard R.
Heifer means boss in Spanish, like a lot.
Like jefe, jefa, female boss. Heifer.
Heifer is also a term like to refer to your mom.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
yeah, chief woman, essentially.
Mi jefita.
Jefita, yeah.
Oh, jefita's
right.
nice.
But,
yeah.
no, but heifer.
Yeah,
hard
that's
R.
a hard R.
Difference between ER and A.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I'm glad those...
That was a put down in the 60s.
Right? Fast heifer. Dare you touch my man. That's so
you're
awful.
a promiscuous breedable cow.
Oh, no. Now the kids are submissive and breedable. That's what they're talking about now on TikTok.
I know. I've seen
I fucking hate that. Because the thing is, she's like, yeah, there's like 4th graders saying submissive and breedable. They don't know what it means. They just know it's dirty.
What it means, yeah.
And, children just like being dirty for no reason.
Yeah.
It's a sham. But the kids will be kids as long as you're not touching nobody and calling people bitches and hoes.
And I don't think. I think they're pretty...
they're still
PC.
shitty kids.
Oh, no, all kids suck.
Yeah.
I'm just saying they're all terrible.
Right.
But, yeah, I feel like, it's the woke generation.
Like, they're not calling each other slurs.
Saying that word, but that's what I'm saying. They take a hard no on a lot of things.
Right.
It's weird, random things.
That's
right?
Be like, Jimmy called me submissive and breedable. What?
Yeah.
Jimmy, why are you calling him that?
I think that's a compliment, huh?
No, it's not a compliment.
Oh, I don't know.
It's not a compliment.
I don't get them.
Well, I guess I don't even want to get into it. It makes me uncomfortable. Those words all together, submissive and breedable, doesn't.
That is.
You know what is submissive and breedable?
Yeah, that's
you know what's submissive and breedable, man?
What?
Fast ass heifers. That's exactly.
Literally.
Exactly what those are.
Yeah.
Look at language just coming full circle. Ain't it nice? The kids are learning.
That's why we're here.
Right. Now, I wonder what their version...
The more you know.
My question is, what's their version of Mork?
I'll be curious about that, too.
Right, that's the thing. The kids... Yeah, I got to look into that.
I mean,
kids
don't they have to be careful because of... What is it called? AA something?
AA
Because they can't... Because a lot of the slang they were using was appropriated, apparently.
By African-American folk.
Yeah.
Man.
Like that cis shit.
Welcome to the club. Everyone steals from African Americans.
That's why we're here, apparently.
Right. What was it?
We were literally stolen.
Right. And then
Ain't that some shit?
Wow.
Yeah.
Why'd you make it deep?
Full circle.
Why'd you make a talk about hoes and heifers deep, Tommy?
You know what I'm saying.
It's too educational for me right now. I'm very tired. No, Paul Mooney said the average black man is the most imitated person in America. That's really all. That's true.
That's very true.
It was Mooney. That's all it was, man.
Right.
But once I learned that, I was like, oh shit. That's right, man. And then there's actual video I actually liked on Instagram or something where it was Chuck Berry, Little Richard, and I forget the third guy, and they were talking about rock and roll. And it's like Little Richard was like, because you were black, they didn't like you. They wanted to have a pretty face with a white man and a bow tie to sell rock and roll. I was like, Little Richard, that's why I love you. Rest in peace, Little Richard. But I like how we're talking about black history, Asian movies. We need more Mexican representation. That's where I come in.
I would love to talk about that.
What?
Exactly that. How, I mean, just what? Hispanic people, in general.
We got Gina Rodriguez.
Eva Longoria kind of tiptoed on that
Eva
line
Longoria is
also.
currently Eva Longoria is currently making a fake Hot Cheetos movie. Remember that story about the Hot Cheetos guy and the janitor?
Still going forward.
That's fake, and they're still in production.
Okay.
They were already like a quarter of the way through when that news that came out that the Hot Cheeto story from the janitor was fake.
Okay.
So they're gonna make based on a lie story. I don't know how they're gonna finagle it.
Because isn't that most movies?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a real product. So I'm just watching a commercial for Hot Cheetos off a fake lie, JJ.
Yeah, isn't that most movies?
Have you seen a Transformers movie? All product placement.
For Transformers that are toys.
All of
right.
it. All the above. What are you talking about?
Man. But I don't want to see heartwarming Mexican stories where it's like, all right, buy Cheetos, you fuckers.
What else you got?
Nachos.
Thanks,
No,
JJ.
you got all the foods. All the foods you got.
All right.
No, movie-wise.
So all of ours stopped in the 90s for some reason. All of our movies.
You make up so much of the population.
Tell me about it.
Literally everywhere. I live in Texas, so every time my eyes are open, either on TV, because I watch, believe it or not, I do watch,
Spanish television.
Telemundo.
It's because you are a horny bastard.
I'm not.
You're watching the weather on the nines.
No, I don't need to watch the weather. The shows are good enough.
You're watching Sábado Gigante. That's not on the air anymore. But you're watching that shit. You're watching what's a very popular...
what was it? False Identidad? That was one I was watching. Something like that. I don't know how to say it. Don't have to say it.
I can't think of any novellas off the top of my head right now. I'm very tired.
Premio Mayor.
There you go.
Dos
mujeres, un camino.
There you go. Thanks, JJ.
Yeah, see?
Actually, I was just talking to Mark. I was like, yeah, JJ's the most Mexican out of all of us.
Maria
Like,
la del barrio.
there you go.
That's what I'm saying.
Ugly Betty. That's not even on the air anymore.
So how do you...
Betty la Fea.
Betty la Fea.
We got a superhero. Asian people got a superhero.
They're going to try to make Namor ours for some reason.
Namor's not, though.
No, but the actor's Mexican.
I know,
in the MCU.
but in the... Take them.
That's what I'm saying. I
like it, sure.
No, but my problem
But
with...
you would have to make all... it's Atlantis. Yeah.
It's Atlantis. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Atlantis needs to
So
be all Mexican.
Atlantis has
The
to be
only
Mexican.
fucking problem I have with Namor being Mexican is the inevitable wetback jokes. That's all I'm
didn't
thinking
think
about.
it
I know you
just
didn't,
said it.
but good God, it's there.
Now I can't
It's
not
a fucking
see it.
nation of them.
Good God, man, what are you doing?
I'm not doing
Don't
it.
put it
They
out
would
there.
find it. They wouldn't. If they didn't make that joke already, then they're not as smart as and I'm not that smart.
This is why I don't like it, is because Namor is an enemy of T'Challa.
Right.
So we really don't need any.
Right. We're
any
gonna
more
be set
black on
tripping.
brown. Yeah.
The whole time.
It's gonna look like L.A. Wakanda's gonna look like L.A.
It's
Even though it's landlocked, so I still don't have to work.
Is Wakanda landlocked?
Yeah.
How are they
It's
warring?
supposed to be like Central Africa.
How is Wakanda warring with
They
Atlantis?
just do.
Why is
the
Atlantis
comics, that's a
going
thing.
into Wakanda, and why is
I think
Wakanda
they
trying
dig
to fight
holes.
out?
It's like a water volcano. I don't know.
Is that a real thing?
I
or
don't
you're
know.
just
I
lying?
just came up with that. It's logical for that, 'cause
Right.
I don't know any other way.
Well, now that
Black people and
I mean, doesn't Namor have beef with like everyone though? All these
him and Dr.
fucking
Doom get
airbreathers?
along pretty okay. For whatever reason, those two get along famously for the most part.
I do like Dr. Doom a whole lot.
Well, so do I.
well, that said, now that the untimely passing of Chadwick Boseman,
Right.
do you think that Namor now becomes the new king of the MCU?
I would not like that at all.
I wouldn't either, but I miss him. So
I miss him too.
I miss
you don't
fucking,
replace him
I miss
with
Chadwick Boseman so
with
bad.
Namor.
After watching What If and like as many episodes as he's still in, I'm just like,
Yeah, I thought he was just in the one. I didn't know
yeah.
he was
I know he's
anymore.
so
That
additional.
got me,
I'm
yeah.
just like,
I was like, I wasn't expecting this. He's missing a leg.
Please.
What the fuck?
yeah, it's like, please, Chadwick, no.
Yeah.
And
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, no, you might as well prepare yourself now. This shit hurts. But
Yeah.
I miss him.
I'd miss him too.
And now we got cool Mexican guy as Namor. Let me see who Mexican Namor is.
But
Forget his
yeah,
name.
it doesn't suffice.
It's not organic.
It's not.
I mean, I like that he's a dark-skinned Mexican guy.
You know why I don't like it?
Wait, what? He's already getting canceled over accusations of homophobia? God damn it, we can't have anything.
Time to recast.
So he's homophobic.
Apparently.
Gina Rodriguez is racist. Camila Cabello is.
Y'all
Carlos
still
Santana,
got
you better not be
somebody.
saying N-words.
Y'all got Olivia. She's still good.
Olivia Rodrigo,
Yeah.
she's like
She did
Colombian
something.
German.
She paid Paramore.
Oh, that's fine. I like Paramore.
Yeah, so
They
she got
deserve it.
she
Also-
got like a little canceled.
Oh no, but Olivia Rodrigo, she's not like somebody just donated. I think it was Chris Ayers. What's up, Chris Ayers?
Hey, what's
I
up?
can't see who donated. I don't know why, but yeah, no, she's like a mixed kind of thing.
I know.
I like her name though, and she kind of is Hispanic looking ish.
So she's not Hispanic.
Not fully. Well, she's fully American if you want to be fair, which is like you got to be fair.
Origin. Just
American
talking
origin, but
yeah,
she
we're all
is
American.
of descent Filipino American. Actually, so she's just fully Filipino, which is practically just Asian Mexican. But no,
have
her
a
mother has
country.
German and Irish ancestry. Her father's Filipino. So no,
Oh.
not technically Hispanic, but technically Hispanic in the loosest sense of the term.
Yeah.
Her name's Olivia, and we'll take it.
Oh,
Her last name's Rodrigo. With that Spanish,
Well, doesn't
Which they-
Hispanic mean that we were influenced by Spain?
yeah, but then that means Filipinos are
Philippines
Hispanic.
were, yeah.
Yeah.
Are they Hispanic?
Kinda.
No, they're you consider Pacific Island.
They are, but
That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah,
Hispanics too broad of a term. But no,
God, Spain
how
was
is
busy
he?
back in the day.
Tenoch
Jesus.
They
Huerta.
had the biggest empire, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they did.
Let's see. Namor, actor, homophobic, racist, and misogynist. How do you met?
Oh
What?
damn, the trifecta.
Oh wait. Oh no, it's just a GIF. Okay.
Oh.
See, he's going to be playing Namor. At least he isn't homophobic, victim blaming, and rape. Oh my God.
So he's done some shit.
Look. To be fair,
No.
Mexicans are bad at that. Generally speaking, all those things: racism, sexism, homophobia. In the history of things, we're not the greatest.
Well, black people aren't the best.
Right,
either.
but we are really good at it. Like, we're really good at it. We're like D1 racist
made that a
misogynists.
cheer.
Right.
Oh damn.
We not only made it a cheer, but But the word for it in American culture is macho. That's our word.
Oh.
To be like, I'm a man and women go to the kitchen. Like that's the term in America. I don't know if black folk have. Sorry, I spat all over you guys. I don't know if black folk have a term for that, for like a macho guy or a guy who's just like shitty and masculine womanizer. Huh?
Dad.
Tommy.
That's about right.
Tommy, I don't know if this is
true.
This whole pre-show is getting really spicy right here.
It's not spicy.
Gina Rodriguez's N-word.
You asked. That's what it is.
I don't know what he said.
That's the figure I have. Say some shit like that. Your old school Danny Glover looking father would say some shit like that. I'm just saying.
I guess, man. There you go. But look at that guy. That's Namor, everybody.
It was, at least.
No, he still will be. Disney can
depends how this spirals.
Disney can weather these storms. Dude, this was from
if
June.
They want to.
This was from June of this year. You haven't heard shit.
Oh, okay. No, I hadn't heard anything about it.
He's fine.
Then again, I don't think they started production yet.
He's too small of an actor to know. What's Chicago John want? Chicago John, we're live on air. What are you doing? Oh, there's Chicago John. He actually there. Oh. Look, there's Chicago John. Everybody. He's in Chicago. Let's see if we can get this to focus. Nice. Yeah, show the Mexican flags. Show the Mexican flags. You're live on air.
Oh, it's Mexicans up there?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
We're everywhere.
Oh, nice.
Viva la raza, wey! Chicago John, we're on air. I appreciate you giving us some sweet, sweet content.
Yeah.
We did it, lads.
Love you, Chicago John. I gotta. Oh no, he's gonna get assaulted by Mexicans.
Oh no,
they're right behind him. Fucking Raiders! I gotta go. Bye.
Do you feel like you should have done a bigger show?
Dude, it snuck up on me like all things do.
I didn't know that was today.
There's nothing Mexican to talk about. We can talk about Canelo Alvarez for 30 minutes.
It's all right.
Huh?
What did he do?
No, just general. He's like the best hero we got. You talking about superheroes? Canelo Alvarez is the only Mexican superhero we have.
But listen, though. It's
we got Blue Beetle now.
Oh, that's it.
He's in production. Canelo has a fight in November.
He's DC. He'll be lucky. What, HBO Max?
Yeah.
Right. I'm talking that Marvel money, JJ.
Yeah, and Canelo Alvarez.
No, I don't want Canelo as a superhero.
I want Canelo Alvarez.
He's a boxer.
Yeah, and
he's great.
And
yes,
hurt everybody.
He's a boxer.
He's immortal.
I'm talking fantastical ass superheroes. I want one.
We got like 3 spider people.
But it's like,
they're like, but no,
2097.
Secondary.
Yeah, like, come
we
on.
barely got 1.5 at best. We got half of Miguel, not Miguel.
Miguel O'Hara.
Oh, Miguel, that's right. Miguel O'Hara. Then Miles Morales, who I was thinking of the first time.
You got to share him with us.
Who's the other one?
Araña.
Which one is they?
It's like a spider lady.
Spider okay, woman. Yeah, that's right. But she's like an alien, isn't she?
Mm.
Okay, I thought she had like alien spider powers. I know one of them does. I forgot who it was. Yeah. But still, that's 2 out of 3.
But they're spider people.
Right.
I'm talking about like your Black Panther or your Shang-Chi.
Right. It's going to be Namor.
Like rooted deep in Mexico. Or Oaxaca. Like, I don't know.
It's just some guy from Oaxaca.
I just like to
short
say
shit.
It.
Like, oh my God.
I just like to say it, man. Wolverine, there you go.
I think part of it is that a lot of Mexican comics from like back in the golden age and silver age of comics didn't survive.
No,
like my parents would tell me about the comics that they read growing up in Mexico, and I heard of none of these people.
Oh no!
Like name one
public domain now.
Chamoc. I can't find shit for it.
That would be a great.
Not Shamrock, goddammit.
Yeah, no. Every time I try to spell it out and Google it, because
it's CHAMOK. I'm assuming, right?
That's what I guess.
Right.
Yeah, like, I've never asked my parents.
No one. Google didn't even correct you. Yes and no. It's like,
but I can never find anything from it. The only time they talked to me about it was because my grandpa used to have like this big Bowie knife, and we found it like in the shed one day, and my dad and my uncle like found it together, and my dad's like, I'm gonna restore this. And my uncle was like talking shit. Yeah, right. You ain't gonna fix shit.
It's fine.
Yeah. Typical uncle stuff. And then my dad like restores it, polishes up really nice, and he's just like brandishing it, like walking with the sheath and everything, like
Jesus Christ,
for no reason. Like,
right?
He's not going anywhere. He's just like wearing it around the house, like fuck yeah. And my uncle's like, "What do you think you are, chamok?" And I was like, "Who the fuck is
chamok?" Somebody help us find the origins of chamok. I guess that's how you pronounce
it.
Is
this some Mandela effect shit, JJ?
No, superheroes
does it
are
really
real.
exist?
No,
the one that I was able to find stuff about was the one that my mom would read, and he was Kaliman.
Kaliman. Let me see.
These are great names.
Yeah, Kaliman. He was basically like the Shadow or Doctor Strange. He's a dude that took a trip to Asia and learned.
This guy right here? He did.
Yeah, learned magic stuff.
All right.
And now he uses magic stuff to like save people in Mexico and stuff.
But he's like Indian. He's a Mexican Indian.
I've seen that cover before.
Sure, why not?
The first one I've not seen anymore, like a long time ago.
But he has like blue eyes. He just looks like a white guy. Goddamn Mexican comics.
Yeah, I was gonna say like.
Goddamn Anglo-centric beauty standards. Yep, he exists.
Yep.
Is that a lot of Kaliman?
Look at that. Ripped guy in white pants and with a turban for some reason.
Yeah.
Why the fuck not?
Back then, it was apparently that was cool.
Well, don't worry. We got 10 superheroes that are Mexican from this article. Let's just go through them. El Papagayo.
Good Lord.
Sure.
Yeah.
Blue Beetle.
Right. Yep.
Bunker. Wait, what is he? Ability to make bricks out of purple energy.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, so he can build walls. Nice. I really enjoy that for my Mexican characters.
Fortnite the superhero.
Green Lantern Jessica Cruz.
Yeah.
And Green Lantern Kyle Rayner. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
He's a Green Lantern.
Yeah.
We all got one.
Yeah, the Mexican Kyle Rayner.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I'm not for calling everybody Carlos, but Jesus Christ.
Green Lantern was written by white people.
Of course. Yeah. Justicia. Let's see here. What does she do? Nothing. Or he doesn't do nothing. Reptile is a new one. He's a fucking dinosaur man. That's kind of cool. It's just a Mexican that turns into a dinosaur.
All right.
Doesn't mean anything. Just turns into a dinosaur. I can enjoy that.
I'll allow it.
Richter. Yeah, he was an X-Men future of Wolverine or whatever.
What does he do?
He is Earthquakes.
Yeah, there you go.
Spider-Girl.
Everyone's got an X-Men.
Spider-Man 2099. The half Irish, half Mexican guy. Wildcat. Yolanda Montez is the daughter of Ted Grant. What the fuck?
She's one of two Wildcat.
Oh my god. When
I believe. Wait, no. I think I'm thinking Hellcat. So yeah, no. I think Wildcat is one. But
Al Rescate.
Yeah, no. She.
Supercow?
Let's see. You mean no? And that's why you put this together. Oh wait, no. That's not even a superhero. That's just a name. That's just the end of the article. I thought that was a superhero name. I thought his name was Al Rescate.
Yeah. That's interesting right there.
Maybe I should learn Spanish one of these days, but today won't be that day because we're going to be talking about Shang-Chi. Let's get to the show.
Thought we were already in the show.
No, we got to do the loop and then we got to introduce.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, I fucked it up.
Yeah.
What the fuck? It wasn't even playing.
What are you doing, man? There goes my sexy intro.
Fuck it, we're starting all over again.
Oh.
Fuck this, I hate everybody. What up, bitches?
No.
Welcome to the show. I'm Sammy Gonzalez.
You're better than that.
Listen to the pre-show where that has context. Welcome, you dumb idiots. It's McGrew's Reviews. I just realized I'm not even I'm slurring my words. I'm not drunk at all. I'm not drinking a dime.
We're all very
I am
tired.
very tired, and we got the sexy fades going in and out. Welcome everybody to McGrew's Reviews. I'm Sammy Gonzalez, the I guess host for today, and joining me on the other side in enthusiastic manner, we have...
Why do I go first? It's his show.
No, but he's the last but not least. Come on, JJ.
Oh.
It's pecking order, man. It's like, edited by, screenwriting by.
It's like that one big star in the movie at the very end. They're like, and Samuel L. Jackson.
Right. You might even be with. It'd be like Sammy, starring Sammy Gonzalez and JJ Morales with.
That's the with. You're right. Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, no, Tommy McGrew.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, Tommy McGrew.
We've somehow, audio listeners, have gotten Samuel L. Jackson to be in the show.
Motherfucker. Yeah.
No, and I'm not going to do a Samuel L. Jackson impression because I've already walked the fine line of racism in the pre-show. Go listen and watch on the archive show to watch the pre-show because I cut it out of the YouTubes and I usually cut it out of the audio.
Sometimes it's the best part.
Sometimes it's the best part. That means you got to go to YouTube.
You should just make a compilation of that.
Of just pre-shows?
Just pre-show.
Of just questionable materials?
Best of pre-show.
No, that's one, no. Two,
sift through.
Two, I've cut out that one episode. We cut out 14 minutes of that. That's never seen the light of day ever again.
They hit and miss.
No, and that was miss. Man. All I cut was miss.
You're going to have a miss.
And who's going to edit it? We've already had this discussion.
My God.
And I accidentally called you a moron in the midst of that conversation.
That's what it was for.
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't happy about that.
We're friends here. God, I feel drunk because I'm tired, but I'm also hiccuping. It's like the fucking elephants on parade in Dumbo.
Oh, yeah.
The pink elephants, Yeah, I'm not seeing.
I've seen Dumbo once.
You've seen Dumbo once.
The new one or?
I never saw the Tim Burton one.
Okay.
You make me sad. It's a very good movie. But we're not talking about Disney's Dumbo, live action or whatever. We are talking about Marvel today. Now, you guys all saw me on Double Toasted. I already talked about What If, so we're not going to do What If, mostly because JJ hasn't seen it. But then we're going to talk about Shang-Chi.
What if JJ watched it?
What if JJ watched it? So, what do you think of plot twist?
Good.
Very good. And that's the review. So, we're going to talk about Shang-Chi. Just get that out of the way because it's leading up to the future of the MCU, if you will. And we are also, I told you I'm fucking, some of these jokes aren't going to hit.
Yeah.
Most of them aren't. And we're going to talk about Hawkeye, which is the actual future of the MCU because it's happening during the holidays between Spider-Man and, that's it. It's going to happen during Spider-Man, so.
When does Doctor Strange come out?
March of next year.
Ew. So that's gonna be it for this year then.
It'll be
that makes sense.
Hawkeye and then Spider-Man, and then it's gonna go to the multiverse of madness.
We got Eternals, don't we?
Yep.
Before then, but he said to end the thing.
To close it out.
Spider-Man September?
No, Spider-Man's December.
So it's Christmas also.
Right, so it's gonna be halfway through November and late November 28th or something like that is when this one comes out, Hawkeye. And then Spider-Man comes out like the second week of December. Or maybe third week.
So they're going to overlap.
They're going to overlap. Which
might mean something.
We'll talk about it when we get there.
Wilson Fisk.
Shut up. We said we'll talk about it when we get there.
Okay.
But we're going to talk about Shang-Chi right now because it's the greatest Marvel movie to ever come out.
Yes.
Like Rotten Tomatoes?
No, by me.
Really?
No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Let's fucking watch the trailer because we need a hard reset because this show is completely out of hand already. But
no, we're fine.
I'm not. Okay,
I don't think reset
I am
would help
struggling here.
We'll get through it quick.
I am hurting. Okay.
Okay.
JJ's fine, but we're gonna watch the trailer. That way, I can remember what happened because it's been like 3 weeks since I've seen this movie.
It's been a while for me,
and I can recall how I hated it, how I loved it, and we can get the McGrew review from himself after these messages.
The 10 rings gave out.
9/3. That's tomorrow.
Oh shit, we're late. We gotta go. No, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the 10 Rings. We're gonna make this pretty straightforward because honestly, it's a Marvel movie. It does the Marvel movie thing.
It does.
Hey, do you like Iron Man? Do you want bigger Iron Man? Hey, do you like Black Panther? Do you want angry orange Black Panther? Hey, do you like Kung Fu Guy? Do you want angry Kung Fu Guy? That's essentially what's happening here again. This is a phase 1 movie all over again, in my opinion, to start.
More like a phase 3.
Phase 3? Why do you say that?
I mean, it's more because, like, come on, they tried to go a little original with those the original phase, because they had Kenneth Branagh directing Thor. That makes sense, right?
Right.
Yeah, we had. It kind of does.
It kind of does.
Joe Johnston directing Captain America, the guy who made The Rocketeer.
Of course.
Makes sense.
Right.
So they tried to do that in some way. Now, like they have to give it to whatever minority this character is, which is kind of course, naturally you do.
Right.
But why can't, well, who directed this? It was Daniel.
Oh my God, you're asking me complicated things that I should have.
He's a good director.
Yes.
But of course, Black Panther was directed by Ryan Coogler.
Destin Daniel Cretton.
There you go.
Destin
Daniel Cretton, yeah.
I don't know what he's done.
I don't either.
But he did a good job with this. So we're going to do just a brief overview of this movie.
Yeah.
Definitely spoilers, because I don't want to bother having to censor myself. It's been 3 weeks, so we're just going to do it, right?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
So, what are your initial thoughts? Because honestly, I like kung fu movies. I had just gotten back from California. I just gotten a plane, landed, and it was hot in my apartment because Marcos turned off my air conditioning for some reason in the middle of the summer. And I was like, I am hot. I like kung fu movies, and I don't want to be spoiled. To the movies! And so I went straight to go see Shang-Chi, and I enjoyed it up until a point. Because that first, and I will say here, that first fight scene in the bus, that's some of the finest kung fu I've seen in a long time.
Jackie Chan.
Since Jackie Chan.
A little Jackie Chan homage in there.
Oh, there's lots of little Jackie Chan bits and pieces in here. Yeah, the Rush Hour 2 bamboo scaffolding scene.
That was one.
That was absolutely a Rush Hour thing.
I meant the taking the jacket off.
That was taking the jacket off, using it, Rumble in the Bronx type of thing. I actually barely saw Rumble in the Bronx one time, like a couple of years ago. But no, but that people see the bus scene on the trailer, online, everything like that. And this shit was bananas, man. I fucking loved it because it did my favorite thing in movies when it comes to fight scenes, and that's pull the fuck back a little bit. Because no action director outside of John Wick that I've seen, maybe the Ip Man movies and maybe The Raid, I haven't seen those, but I'm assuming
The Raid is really good.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that they pulled back because those are actual martial artists that are in those movies, right? Tony Jaa and shit like that.
You're gonna watch it,
right? And this movie, goddamn, what's the actor's name? The main character?
Oh,
it's hard to say. Simu Liu, something like that. I'm sorry, I'm butchering that. He's a martial artist. He's not his professional job. I don't think.
No, he was on a show called Kim's Convenience. Yeah, a Canadian show. That's very Canadian.
It's very Canadian. I've heard very good. I've heard good things about it. Right?
It's good. Yeah.
But he's coming in here, clearly knows a little bit of martial arts himself.
Yeah.
And they kind of sneak a little bit with the editing, a little bit here and there, but otherwise he's doing, if not all of it, most of it. Yeah. And it pays dividends, man. And the fight choreography, people have been praising it. I mean, I can only say so many things about it, but it's fucking good, man. In that first scene specifically, I adored it. And I was like, I want more of this in this movie. I want there to be nothing but, in the words of Black Dynamite, kung fu treachery. I want so much of that, and I got enough. Huh?
But it's not enough, I thought.
I think that's what it was. Is I wanted a Game of Death, Enter the Dragon style fight between him and his dad, right? Just
that would have been beautiful.
Man versus man.
I didn't think about that.
Just take it slow. This guy's been beating him his entire life, and I thought he was the Death Man, the Death Eater guy, whatever his name is.
Oh fuck! What the fuck is this?
We're not prepared for this review. Yeah. But the
something
Death
like
Dealer
that.
or whatever.
Death Dealer. Yeah.
I thought he was gonna be like the Vega to the M. Bison that was his dad, but no, he gets his soul sucked out immediately.
Yeah.
And so you get that first awesome fight scene on the bus. Fucking Awkwafina, who I don't know if I hate or like anymore. I can't tell.
I'm kind of there too. I was leaning more towards dislike before this movie.
Right. And she's very charming. Yeah. But kind of
she's
annoying.
Not even the best part of her own fucking show.
And that's
Dee Wong whoever plays the grandmother is really that's the grandmother's show. She's why you would watch
in Awkwafina's
Nora from Queens.
Yeah, Nora from Queens. Yeah.
She Awkwafina makes you want to turn the show off.
Right.
And those two make you want to stay and watch.
Right, but people love her. Like I think women love her particularly. I don't know. Maybe I think
when she pulls back, when she levels it off, she's perfectly fine.
Right.
But when she leans it too much, the Awkwafina way, she almost got canceled. Speaking of cancel,
what did she do?
Being Awkwafina, her name is Awkwafina, and
she drank Dasani.
I don't know.
Was there a copyright thing that was going
on?
on?
An appropriation issue.
Caught with a bottle of Evian.
She was drinking that Fiji water. No, but wait, how is it?
Cultural
Aquafina is a what?
The name, and she acts that way in her comedy sometimes.
In what way? Be clear.
A bit coonish.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, she's accused of doing that?
Yeah, she is.
Oh my God! See, my thing.
BuzzFeed did an article, Sam. You know it's serious.
Oh
if
no!
BuzzFeed does an article.
Aquafina, you can't be that.
Yeah.
It's like Rich. Well, it's not really a slur, but you know the rapper, right? Rich Brian is now what he's called now. Yeah. He had to change his name. Chigga. No hard ER, but still he had to change his name. Asian people also flirting with using nobody used the N-word. Stop stealing from black people. Yeah. Is it that hard?
If they want to say it,
Shang-Chi, it was all hip-hop music. That was the only thing I was like...
It's a pretty good soundtrack.
It's a good soundtrack. Yeah. But I'm like, that was Black Panther's thing. And I mean, I'm not looking for type of things here. But there's cool Asian music. I mean, you know, and don't think BTS, because that was the first thing I thought going, that's Korean. But I don't know what Chinese music sounds like or how it would sound in modern Chinese music sounds, right? I don't know. And that'd be interesting to play that into it. But beside the point, Aquafina, fine, is the best friend. Yeah. She kind of
strictly platonic.
Starts the action. Starts the action a little bit, and then has nothing to do for about 80 minutes of the movie.
No, she's a sidekick.
Yeah, but she's not even Comic a good relief. Sidekick because his sister ends up being the damn sidekick.
She's
at a certain
sis
point.
Is badass. Sis is not even a sidekick. She's her own woman.
Right. And so,
but yeah, Aquafina kind of is. She's just there,
right,
for moral support until she becomes Hawkeye.
Right. For some reason.
For whatever reason. She needed something to do.
Right. But JJ, you saw the movie, right?
Yeah.
Please, God, tell me you saw this movie. What did you think about it? What were your first thoughts? Like your first big impressions of the movie?
I liked it. I liked it a lot. I, like you, like Kung Fu movies. They're sort of my jam.
They're mine too.
Yeah. I was more high on this going into it than I think a lot of people were. Like,
right, yeah. Marcos was like, I don't want to see that shit.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from. I didn't want that Marcos low expectations, but I had like, pretty low to
gauged.
Medium.
They were easily accessible expectations, right?
Thank you.
Yeah, and this is also a hero that I know very little about. Yeah. Like
he's super obscure.
Yeah, I know that originally, because his comic was written in like the 60s and 70s, his father was Fu Manchu,
which is nope. You can barely say Fu Manchu. It's a mustache, and that's about all you can call it, right?
You know, the funny thing is, his father is only Fu Manchu because Marvel had the rights to that character at the time.
Yeah.
What?
They bought the rights
to Fu Manchu, which was
strictly for
Shang-Chi. From a book, yeah.
Series of pulp novels and stuff, and Marvel had the rights at the time, and they're like, sure, you want to do a kung fu guy? We got this Fu Manchu character we're not doing anything with.
Oh my god,
that could be his rival.
Yeah.
Right.
Because the inspiration for him was Bruce Lee, obviously.
Of course, right.
Like JJ said 60s and 70s, and
the dragon, if you will. But then you got Fu Manchu as his dad, but they retconned that to have it be the leader of the 10 Rings.
No, they retconned that to the Mandarin.
Oh, to the Mandarin, who is then leader of the 10 Rings. Who that actor?
Sort of, kind of. Some stories stick to it, some stories.
But that guy,
they had to get rid of Manchu.
The real Mandarin, or I guess what's his real name in the actual lore? The bad guy.
It's the Mandarin.
Is it? They still call him the Mandarin?
Yeah.
Well, I meant in the movie they call him by his real name.
Winwu.
Winwu.
Yeah.
They called him an orange edition. Scared half the world. That's what he said. He said they call him the goddamn
Mandarin.
Mandarin.
Perfect comeback for that whole thing.
Right. But that was another thing I had with the movie. I know we're just jumping all over the place.
It's fine.
The 10 Rings, I felt no intimidation by them in their little prelude story, right?
It was a cool story.
It was a neat little story, but I never felt any of their real influence ever, other than just, military man can go wherever, right? Like, they were the ones that caused Tony Stark to be Tony Stark.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
They're everywhere. And I would have leaned into that
a little bit,
a billion times over.
There's a lot of shady organizations in the Marvel universe, though.
Right.
You know.
And so it's just like, please be a little more invasive with that, because this one seems the most dangerous out of all of them. Like Hydra's dead and kind of halfway done. Then you have like whatever the hell's going on in Madripoor, and then you have
everything.
Martin didn't want me to talk about the Hand anymore, so I'm forbidden to talk about the Hand. They're around.
Me too. They are around. They'll show up eventually.
And then you got now in Hawkeye the jumpsuit gang, and then you got every
they don't
sort
count.
of but you got every sort of criminal villainy type of thing, right?
Right.
Oscorp's gonna be in there somewhere, and these guys are supposed to be the big, awesome, we control everything in the world. We own all the Bitcoins and everything.
Yeah, Spectre.
Nope. It's just a fucking 5,000-year-old man who fell in love. And I'm supposed to be super scared.
But we got our Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon scene from
Yes,
that,
you did.
So
You were super happy about it.
I was thrilled about that.
That was one of the first things you said about it.
You're bringing everything in, and I love it, yeah.
And actually, that scene where they had together where they were doing their little dance.
It's a good scene.
It was a good scene. I liked that, where he's this billion-year-old man.
Just kind of evilish.
Evilish, just cocky. I guess you can call him a young man because he's immortal.
Yeah.
Just like, I'm going to take over this land because it's my right. Yeah. And then some lady in the woods just woos him with her wushu.
Changes him completely.
Magic. Makes him a good man. Makes him have kids.
Yeah.
And has cool water locks and stuff for their homeland.
Because why not?
Because why not, right?
Yeah.
There he is. Look how happy he is to be in love. Shooting rings at his wife to be.
Yeah.
Don't you want to meet your girl by fighting in combat?
No, I don't.
That's like a whole subgenre in kung fu movies. Is that whole romance via combat?
Also seen in Ben Affleck's Daredevil, and that didn't work out too well.
I mean, in real life
or in the movie.
but then again, Geely worked because they're back together. So you know what? Maybe we need more Geely and less Daredevil.
Also Jersey Girl.
Also Jersey Girl.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is there's a chance for either combat or making shitty movies with your future wife is all I'm saying.
I think it's the second one.
Future wife. Let's either do combat or be in a movie together. We'll figure it out. But that's how they make Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi gets beaten to death by not beaten to death, but beaten to hell by his dad. Mom gets murdered. Son, go kill the murderer. And he's lied to Awkwafina the whole time, said, I didn't kill nobody, I just ran away. Yeah. And I abandoned my sister while I was there. Right. Fuck her.
Yeah,
I had no time to go back. She'll be all right. And apparently during that whole time,
she was not all right.
She was not all right, one. And two, teaching herself kung fu and like hip tosses and stuff without anybody to help
somehow
learn with her. But she's the ultimate badass because reasons. And now she's the leader of the 10 Rings now, post-movie. What do you do with another fucking criminal organization? Speaking of criminal organizations. What do you do? What is she going to do? She's cool. But now she's a super ultra bad guy.
Make it, put it on the straight and narrow, Sammy. 10 Rings is pretty evil.
Well, the dad only had the goal of finding the magic place.
Right.
So now that she knows where the magic place is, she can focus on actual crime.
I guess. But now we also have...
a second home, yeah.
Yeah, but we also have now the revelations in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Fucking real-life dragons as well. What do we do with that knowledge now? That dragons and soul-sucking demons are real.
The dragon's like the uncle or something?
What?
The dragon's like the uncle or something, right?
The uncle? Yeah. No, he was just the guardian. He just protected the land.
The guardian of the family?
No, he's guardian of the land. Of that land in particular, yeah. But
But that's cool.
That last dragon at the end, that was some sort of demon monster.
Bonus.
Right.
Was that not Fin Fang Foom?
Not by name. It's not Fin Fang Foom by name, I don't think. They called him something else. Bad
I thought
dragon
it was. It's kind of debatable.
Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Let's see. They never did it. Was it really? Let's see. Let's see here. Well, they're saying it's Fin Fang Foom, but this is an early teaser. They never actually said it out loud.
But it looked like it.
It was just but he didn't have tentacles in the comics. He looked like dude.
You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna.
Come on. You give him a face and you let him talk.
In a suit.
No place on earth will give you safety, mortal, when Fin Fang Foom strikes. That's what he sounds like in my head.
Okay.
It's a very good Fin Fang Foom voice, I'm sure.
Your childlike mind. That's all that matters.
Right, but see, here you go. What's the deal with Shang-Chi's evil dragon? All right. Spoilers for Shang-Chi.
It's got to be. How many of these things are around,
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. So Dweller of Darkness, right? And then halfway, we learn about the plans. So, yeah, the Cave Dweller has a different backstory and name. So, let's see. Oh, it's inspired by Fin Fang Foom, whose limbs shatter mountains, whose back scrapes the sun. Fin Fang Foom is an alien who arrived in ancient China with the other planet, something or another. Unlike the rest of his cohort, who shapeshifted into human form, Fin Fang Foom was placed in a hidden tomb for protection. So, heavily based off.
That's exactly what the fuck happened.
But not the same.
Oh my god! Do they not want to use the name?
This kind of sounds racist. I don't know if it is.
It really does.
Like
you're not alone there because I thought the exact.
Because there's a fang in there, but like the Fin Fang Foom, I think you have to say it in like it's like a Hong Kong Fooey type of thing where it's like he's just a kung fu dog, but that sounds kind of racist
too.
Fu Manchu, Fin Fang Foom.
It all sounds.
I think too many.
I don't think you could put those two together the way you just did.
What?
That sounded terrible.
What you mean, Fin Fang Foom's Fu Manchu?
It was
say
terrible.
That 10 times fast.
No, don't say that at all.
Say Fu Manchu.
Jesus,
it's not a slur. It's a name for an outdated character.
It feels wrong.
It
feels terribly wrong.
I'm gonna open a restaurant now and call it Fin Fang Fu Manchu.
Fin Fang Fu Manchu. Oh my god.
That would be an Austin restaurant.
Yeah, see, VCA Tours, How to Train Your Spirit Dragon. That's all this movie was. But now we have whatever the fuck the Chitauri floating monsters are. Mm-hmm. We have dragons. We have whatever abomination
would that be
is.
A world you want to live in? That's my
dragons?
question. No, the Marvel universe. Oh. As a whole.
I was like, with that cool place seemed kind of nice, and you can learn how to do bow and arrows in about 30 minutes. I thought that was kind of neat.
People would just be losing their fucking minds.
Well, like,
people are going apeshit over a pandemic. Imagine what they do if aliens came and people got snapped away for 5 years.
That's why the Men in Black exist.
I don't think they exist.
They're not in the cinematic universe. That's what I've actually had that thought about the snap. Like, if that actually happened,
it would fuck a lot of people up.
It would not only fuck a lot of people up. A lot of people would
give Corona some time.
Huh?
Give Corona a little more time.
Shit, right?
Oh god.
No, but the idea was like people would just kill themselves after the snap. Like this is getting dark, I don't know why. But like people would be like, "Oh shit, my family just dissolved in front of me."
That is grim.
And then they'd float back, and then the first responders wouldn't find the body, so it'd be like they're decayed for 5 years.
Oh god.
I know. You think Monica Rambeau was sad? That was sad as shit to me.
Oh, they've not gone into the full. That's rated R sadness. Right. They can't go into the full scope.
No, but Monica Rambeau was sad as fuck by itself. Yeah, her story in WandaVision.
It was funny for 2 years.
Right.
Because of Spider-Man.
Flip. Yeah. So funny.
Marching band came back. Yeah,
little Jimmy Woo is now big and sexy and wants to fuck Zendaya.
Yeah,
his name's not Jimmy Woo. That's from Mighty Ducks. But there's only so many Asian characters in the Disney music place.
Too, yeah.
But the idea was, I would not want to live in the MCU. Mostly because all your heroes die. Your planet gets exploded. Like, after Endgame, we haven't really looked at it, but like whatever they were in New York when that whole scorched earth where what's his name died, where Tony Stark died, that whole final battle. That's in America.
It was like upstate New York.
But they have to rebuild upstate New York
it's upstate New York.
That's like a Godzilla attack happening in real life.
Upstate New York.
What's wrong with upstate New York?
I mean, it can take it. It'll be fine. No one's up there.
I've never been to upstate New York, so let me know.
I feel more people are in the city, so
yeah, it wasn't New York City, so they had enough. They were fine.
Right.
It was upstate New York. What was it, like Rochester?
Yeah, but like, why couldn't Thanos attack like Idaho? Idaho would have been perfect.
That would have been fine too.
Right?
I'm okay with that also.
But no, Thanos had to be a dick and land
always
in America.
New York and LA and shit.
Not even LA anymore. Actually, no, San Francisco. Yeah, now that's
you
the
are
new
absolutely
thing.
right.
San Francisco, because I think Ant-Man is in San Francisco.
He is.
And Shang-Chi is in San Francisco. Yeah. So, and then Tony Hawk. Tony Stark. Tony Hawk is in the MCU. Why not? No, Tony Stark was in Malibu for a while.
LA, yeah.
And then
he was always in LA.
Yeah, but no, he fucked off to Avengers Tower in New York.
Oh, yeah.
And then they moved upstate. They moved to Jersey or something like that. I don't know. For the campus.
Yeah. That's a nice place.
And now the campus is at Disneyland in California. So full circle.
I saw that, yeah.
I want to go, sure. But back to Shang-Chi. I liked it until those kung fu fights started getting more and more
marvelly,
heavily edited.
Yeah.
And super marvelly and magic dragon fireballs and kamehamehas and dragon fights. And I'm like, please, I just wanted Wong to fight Abomination just a little bit longer. And have it be a real fight.
The finishing move was nice.
It was very nice.
Yeah.
But
so here's my theory.
I want I wanted more kung fu treachery, I think. Now that I'm talking about it, I didn't like that. Pretty much the last quarter of the movie, it was just fine. Whereas that first quarter of the movie was like, oh, shit, yeah. I want this to happen. This guy, nobody knows what he is. He's a super kung fu secret artist, man. I love that element. And then once they start peeling more back and once they start learning more, it's like, I don't want to learn more about this. I just want him to be super kung fu man. If they did a Black Panther and introduced him in another movie and just had him explain it away like like Peter Parker did when he's like, when someone dies and you don't do anything, you got to be Spider-Man. And that was it, right? Shang-Chi is like, when your dad beats the hell out of you and you train to be an assassin.
His dad is a cool villain.
Is a cool villain. And apparently
Tony Long. So,
people were saying that this was more of his dad's story than Shang-Chi's story. But
I think it was split pretty evenly.
Right. But even then, it's just like...
That's a great actor. Hey.
Oh, I just...
That's all I mean.
Yeah.
Like, it's a legendary actor that you have. So, of course, you put him in half the fucking movie.
Right.
But, and it worked fine. It's a father-son movie. And you know how I get with those.
Oh, yeah. And that's what I enjoyed, too. And actually, strangely enough, there was one scene that made me legit emotional. And I don't know why it hit me in that way, but it was when his aunt was teaching him how to do, like, the ultimate magic here, the airbending, and if you will.
Right.
When they were doing that little dance where they were just kind of like, he was using his dad's technique and she was using his mom's technique, and she was besting him and doing the same thing, and then he had his hands all fucking clenched, and then she was just like, open the hand. And then he just became like super kung fu master after that in like a half hour. That whole scene, for some reason, really moving to me.
Yeah,
like
I don't know why.
I felt emotion like I've never felt in the MCU movie. That part was true. Yeah. Like even Endgame is like, Tony Stark died. That's sad, but somebody had to. He saved the world. Yeah. People were crying in the fucking Endgame thing. I almost fucking cried in the middle of this scene. And they were just doing just basic kung fu stuff, but it was just because of all the trauma he had been through with his dad, and losing his mom, murdering mom's fucking killer, and not ever learning their ways in that part of their family, having another part of their family hidden from him. Yeah. That, to me, was really emotional for some reason. I really resonated with that. But I enjoyed that scene very much.
Yeah,
any favorite scenes for you?
Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, I like just the whole dynamic of the father-son thing. Like, you got to think about that. Like, his main enemy is his dad. Like, that's a complicated, river to trek through, right?
I guess, but I don't know. My thing is when your dad's a billion-year-old demigod, right? I mean, they did it before with Ego and stuff,
No, that's stupid. That's a dad that you don't know. That's a god that has no fit. No, his dad he was a normal fucking dad for a little chunk of his life
for like ages
died.
1 through 8 or something like
10
that.
8 or 10. But
it's more time than Star-Lord got with his dad.
Way more time.
To be
and he was a
fair.
normal dude, just a normal soccer dad. And then mom dies and he turns back into the fucking villain. And all of a sudden he's throwing you into a fucking Dungeness training camp,
right?
To where you have to, get beat with sticks on a daily basis
and punch a post until your knuckles bleed.
Exactly.
I mean,
it's a big 360. That's going to cause some daddy issues,
right? And it's just like, look at how happy I am, and then, all right, son, you're gonna get fucking hit in the fucking chest and in your ribs, and you're gonna learn how to like it. Yeah. And I did like that part of his character because he is goddamn immortal, practically, like in terms of how much damage he can take and how much Shang-Chi. Yeah. He could take so much damage, and it makes sense. He's the greatest
fighter in the Marvel universe. That was one thing. Yes, technically, that's what they say. He's the greatest fighter.
What about Iron Fist? People were saying Iron Fist was good.
It's always like a thing. Which one's better? We're gonna give it to the Asian.
Right.
Fuck Danny Rand.
Look at that. But look at that.
They really need to make Danny Rand Asian, and if they don't, then we don't need Iron Fist. Period. Because that character should be Asian.
Yeah.
Right.
Iron
Fist
definitely
kind
be
of Asian.
Usurped Shang-Chi's comic.
Totally did.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
It was the Hands of Kung Fu. Yep. Like that was how like Spider-Man debuted on Amazing Fantasy or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, Shang-Chi debuted in like the Hands of Kung Fu or something, and he was like the top story in that comic for a while. And then someone else was like, "I got this idea for a Kung Fu man.
His
white, fist glows."
The Deadly Hands of Kung Fu.
Yeah, and then that's where Iron Fist also made his debut, and eventually Iron Fist got a comic.
Oh, and it looks like a lot of times they're fighting together as a team.
Back then, yeah.
Back then.
Yeah,
Who was that Silver Surfer?
Silver Surfer.
Silver Surfer knows Kung Fu?
Hopefully.
That seems treacherous as well.
Well, see, Silver Surfer has an enemy that's also an enemy of Shang-Chi's called Midnight Sun. And so yeah, that's where that comes from. Well, that's that connection.
These are all very 70s covers. Jesus Christ.
That's straight up a Bruce Lee knockoff because it's insanity. I want a lot of these. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, no, I'm like, no, don't get me wrong. Somewhere? I don't know, but like, I like painted covers. 2, I like kung fu posters, and 3, I like kung fu treachery. I love it so much, and so like, if I had, let's see, of all these ones that we're looking at here, what was the one I like? Like this one right here, that's tight. I want that.
Yeah, that's amazing. I want to frame these.
Right.
But yeah, no, like. So, yeah, a lot of his fucking glory got completely stolen by a punk-ass Iron Fist. Which in the comic book isn't a terrible character, but that show made everyone
I never watched
really
it.
Hate good. You didn't miss anything.
Because people were saying it was that bad. And I don't know. And look, I tend to avoid bad things, so I don't know what a bad thing is until I see it and it's too late.
Yeah.
And like, what made him so bad in that damn movie, in that damn TV show?
Because he was the actor was terrible. He was like
the choreography was bad.
The choreography and editing. You don't like bad fight editing. It was terrible. If you like Daredevil, you thought that fighting was great.
Yeah.
It's the exact opposite of that.
Why?
Whoever made Daredevil definitely didn't make this show.
Yeah, because like you look at something like this where he's flying out of fucking buses and there's cars and people flying out and shit. That was well choreographed. Yeah. All of it was great.
Daredevil shit was the hallway fight. Beautifully choreographed.
Right, love that thing. One thing I didn't like about the bamboo scaffolding, it's too fucking dark. I couldn't see shit.
Right.
It's just they dropped the ball on being able to see your kung fu. That's the big thing.
Some neon lights.
This part here, where they're in that little open area where it's like a fucking Street Fighter level, that was one of the second best fight in the movie, I think, because you could see it. And that's the one thing about these action movies, guys. You have to be able to see your fucking action.
Well,
I get you have the cool reflection. No, but you have the cool reflection in the back. That's what they wanted to do. It was just disorienting, and I couldn't tell what was going on. The way you do it is by having those neon lights. You have yourself like I said, you set up that Street Fighter stage. Yeah, you let the silhouettes do the dancing, and then it's badass.
Right.
But they didn't do that.
But he flew off a scaffold, and it wasn't that long.
It's fine.
If it was long, I would have had a problem with it. It was short.
Yeah.
Get you in, get you out.
But I would have liked to have seen the scaffold fight, because that's very Jackie Chan too, right?
It is. And they were doing that early on, and then they stopped, and they had to marvel.
Also, they also did a very famous Jackie Chan line. I don't want no trouble. They said that right in the middle. Like I want to say it was Pablo Francisco, a comedian, had that joke for a long time where it's like, Jackie Chan, everyone wants to mess with him. Leave me alone. I don't want no trouble. I remember that. I don't want no trouble. Jackie Chan, the nicest man that everyone wants to mess with. And so, go watch that. It's funny, but now into the MCU, the future of it.
So that's my thing.
That's what we want to get to, because it's a fine movie. It 7 out of 10. Actually, 7.8 out of 10. It's better than Black Widow for sure.
They did something that I love. He's now super relevant in the MCU, rather.
But we don't know why.
They need mystery, man.
That's so strange.
Back to the Marvel, man. You got to have mystery.
What's your review? What's your out of 10?
Well, I wasn't done. Let me get this shit out real
Fine, because I
quick.
want to talk about those rings.
I'm getting to that. That's good. You just linked up. We linked up right there. Right. Mentally.
like the rings.
The rings. So he doesn't have those in the comics.
Right.
Those are the Mandarins.
The rings on his hand.
He doesn't have them. Period.
Oh, that's
He's just a fighter.
He's just Kung Fu Man.
That's all he does. At least Iron Fist had the fist. He doesn't even have that. He's the best fighter. That was his power.
He's just Hands Hawkeye.
Right. That's it. Hands Hawkeye is great. That's exactly what he was.
Hands Hawkeye.
He was Hands Hawkeye. And so, yeah, the fact that they gave him the rings now, and they're so mysterious and super powerful, and no one knows anything about them.
The stinger at the end, Wong is like, I don't know what the fuck these are. You got these 10,000 years ago? Nah, fuck that. These are alien fucking tech over here. And we don't know what.
Way older than that.
Right. Yeah. And so that freaks me out, because how many more mystical fucking things can they add? They got pimp particles. They got the microverse. What's it called? The quantum realm. Quantum realm. You got all of Thor's magic and rainbow magic and stuff like that.
That's kind of erode. That's
still rainbow magic. They got
it's rainbow magic,
right? And then you got
in the grand scheme, it ain't that powerful.
And then you got Tony Stark's arc reactor powers. Then you got
the bleeding edge armor.
Bleeding edge armor. So you got the Soul Stone power remnants. So like Vision.
And then Loki negated all of it.
But Wanda's still fucking crazy, and she's
psychotic, and she's a Nexus being.
Well, she's a Nexus being. She got the powers from the stone anyway, and
some
witches.
Mixture. Yeah,
stone and witches.
Dangerous, apparently. Right. That's how you get chaos.
Yeah,
magic.
And then you got chaos magic. Yeah, you got sorcerer magic. You got Thor color rainbow magic.
Very dangerous.
Right, and so what the fuck is this? Alien?
It's in there somewhere.
Right. Because even Captain Marvel's got alien magic, which is the stone / whatever, the Kree magic. Yeah. Who came up with these? And will I remember by the time it comes out?
Oh, every time you see Shang-Chi, because he's going to be wearing them. That's his thing now.
Right, but like, are those the 10 rings to rule them all? 10 rings to bind them? Like, is some Lord of the Rings shit?
We'll find out.
Because,
maybe in the Guardians of the actually, there might not be any more Guardians of the Galaxy movies after the third. Like, nobody wants to do it anymore.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't either. Fucking
maybe the director.
Suck.
Whoa. They're colorful and delightful.
They're stupid and for children. I'm kidding. I don't know. I watched the first one again. I go, why did I hate this one as much as I did before?
You were angry. You were an angry virgin.
What? Were or was? When did that come out?
I don't know. I assumed you were a virgin when it came out.
No. Hold on.
It's okay if you were.
I just want to refute it. Hold on. When did Guardians of the Galaxy 1 come out? Siri. August 1st, 2014. I was not. Thank you very much.
Oh, so you had sex.
I had sex by that point. God damn it.
All right. Well, I don't know why you didn't like it then.
I don't know either. It was really
having a bad day, I guess.
Right, but then I still also hate Peter Quill as a character. Like forever.
Why?
On all accounts.
What did Peter Quill do to you?
He annoys the fuck out of me.
Was it because of Infinity War?
No, because he annoyed the fuck out of me before that, and then the fact that it was all his fault. During that era, I did get kind of sick of him too, with Jurassic Park and a bunch of other nonsense.
It's Chris Pratt. Yeah, the shtick is getting old.
Yeah.
But I think it's just Chris Pratt.
Fucking Andy. Shut up. Stupid guy. And he's also super Christian guy also.
Was it Andy Dwyer?
Yeah, Andy. And he's also like super Christian and weird now and cheated on his wife and shit and not good.
With a Kennedy, so. Yeah.
With a Kennedy?
Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger's daughter.
What?
That's his father-in-law.
Oh my God. Fuck that.
So he's mother's a Kennedy. Father-in-law is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And his dad's ego of the living fucking planet.
I think he upgraded. I'm not a big Anna Faris fan, so.
She deserves nice things, and for her husband not to cheat on her.
I like Anna Faris, but given the chance to have Arnold Schwarzenegger as my father-in-law, I'm gonna take it.
And the Kennedy thing's a bonus. Like,
the Kennedy thing is ripe for getting murdered mysteriously.
Oh, they're cursed.
Yes, I like the Kennedys, but good God,
like them too,
nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys. Oh my God.
Oh God. Oh,
Tommy, what's your rating?
I'm going with an 8.
8.
It's a solid 8.
You know what? I'll go with an 8.
Yeah,
I think I liked it more than you.
Yeah,
I liked it a lot, but I just didn't like the last battle of dragon archery with
that was okay.
Aquafina.
You know what? I'll have to give it 8.5 actually. I like that.
Fine, I'll give it a 20. All right. No.
Yeah, 8.5.
I'll give it 8 then.
Okay.
I didn't like it that much.
Yeah, I enjoyed
what
it.
What are you talking about? 8.5.
It went a little too long.
Fucking weirdo. JJ, any final thoughts and ratings?
Yeah. I liked the fight scene in the roof, like you said, up until they get on the scaffolding.
Right.
Like, I like the little silhouette.
Yeah.
That shot.
The Street Fighter level.
That shot always speaks to me. I don't know why. When they did it in the Bond movie, I also really liked it a lot.
Me too. I love that.
That was my favorite shot in the entire
I can never
movie.
get old. It never gets old to me.
But, so I like that scene a lot. I'm also in the same range as you guys. I'd give it an 8, maybe an 8.5, but 8. Yeah. I'm at 8 territory. Yeah. I enjoyed the end more than you guys, I think, because I've played a lot of Sonic, and I've gone to the final boss battle with less than 10 rings. So,
oh my God, shut up!
I can totally relate.
I like it.
Shang-Chi is the most relatable Marvel hero.
White Knuckles is in this movie. So
White Knuckles.
White Knuckles is in this movie.
What?
You didn't? No, Tails. I'm sorry. White Tails is in this movie.
White Tails.
They got creatures with multiple tails.
Oh yeah, those fucking spooky
Nine
animals.
Yeah.
Those Nine tails. And then that little butt pigeon. Also, we didn't bring him up.
Morse and Trevor Slattery.
Yeah, how'd you feel about fake
it.
Mandarin?
I loved it because I liked it when they did it in Iron Man 3. Some people don't like it. I thought it was great because there's a character you couldn't do, and we all knew you really couldn't do that character, and to have it be an actor that was Ben Kingsley.
While I was at the theater, he made me laugh and everything, but I was like, I don't really feel like this was necessary.
Right.
But with distance, I'm like, you know what? It's all right.
Yeah.
My thing was like, we already got Awkwafina and she's not doing anything. Now we have this guy.
I'd rather have Ben Kingsley than Awkwafina.
well, that was the thing. It's just like, okay, I like the scene where he's been, kept as a court jester.
The thing, like once Ben Kingsley shows up, Awkwafina kind of doesn't.
Just yeets herself out of the movie.
She doesn't even
crack
try.
as many jokes or anything because she's learning Hawkeye stuff.
Right.
That takes a lot of stoicness to learn, you know?
And I just wish that he didn't go with them as far as he did.
I like that he did.
They should have just killed him by
Ben
accident.
Kingsley.
That would have been funny if they killed him by accident.
No, I would not have liked that.
I would have enjoyed that a lot.
God.
I would because they're like,
and
hey.
Morris or just him?
Just him, not Morris. Morris is a little butt
great.
monster. I don't care. He's fine. No, but you know how they're like, get off of our property. And they're like, we're friends. And they just shoot an arrow and fucking kill him. That would have been funny.
That would have been funny.
Or if they took him out of the movie at the end, he's fine. Like if he was in the infirmary, he's like, oh,
type situation.
Or I was pretending to be dead. The joke that they did at the end.
Yeah.
But if they killed him out, like they shot an arrow at him, and then he just disappeared.
They shoot an arrow at him and it goes like through the armpit of his robes, but it looks like it got him in the heart.
Right.
You wanted a Monty Python.
Yeah, just to get him out of there for a little bit, and then he can come back and live happily ever after in the secret Asian forest, and that would have been kind.
Which will give Wakanda versus that place.
What?
They're gonna do it.
Did you call it Wakandaverse?
No, I said Wakanda versus that place. What's it called?
Talo, yeah, I think
they're gonna do that.
What about Kung Lung?
Oh,
what?
Kung Lung.
Which Kung Lung?
Kung Lung's where Iron Fist's from.
Oh, that's a real place too in this universe.
It's an island.
Well, you know what? That brings us to our next point. Hawkeye, because there could be some crossover. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time on Hawkeye. We're going to watch the trailer, and then we're going to talk about all the spoilers that we know about. So
I don't know any.
I know plenty because there's lots of things to eat in this. Have you seen the trailer for this?
Yeah.
Have you seen the trailer?
Nope.
All right. Well, it's going to be an enjoyable treat.
Okay.
So sleepy.
Play that shit.
We're going to play that shit for Hawkeye. Let's watch.
This is the first Christmas we've had together in years.
I love you guys. I'm making up for some lost time.
Authorities are wondering if the masked vigilante who terrorized the city's underworld is back.
The past has caught up with me.
Should we be worried?
No, it's nothing. I'll be home for Christmas. I promise.
It's the most wonderful time.
When I wore this suit, I made a whole lot of enemies.
You're Hawkeye.
Who the hell are you?
Some people have actually called me the world's greatest archer.
Are you one of those people?
It's the most wonderful.
Hey, babe, I should be back in a day or two. Hang on a second.
With the kids jingle belling and everyone telling.
Things have gotten more complicated.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the most wonderful time. Yes, the most wonderful.
This is too dangerous. Definitely not this one.
You don't have to say definitely like that. Holy sh**. There are arrows more dangerous than that
It's just some Christmas.
Christmas Hawkeye.
Yay.
Hawkeye.
Marvel getting in the crispy. Getting in the crispy. It's so
Crispy
late.
Hawkeye.
Tommy, is that new slang?
Getting in the crispy.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Hawkeye getting in the crispy.
I was about to say Marvel is getting in the Christmas.
Hey, I cannot say
but
the
it's a
N-word, but I
show.
can say getting crispy. That's gonna be my new replacement phrase.
No.
You know, oh, you crispy motherfuckers.
That's way worse somehow.
Yeah.
Somehow I'm so offended by you just saying that.
No, but moisture is your guys' thing. We had a whole thing about cocoa butter.
We have to buy that. It's not natural.
Oh, well, I believe it is.
But anywho, I'm excited about this because it's going to be, he really got himself with that.
I'm going crazy. Go ahead.
So yeah, no, I like this because I like Christmas shit. And this is very 90s Christmas shit, which I love.
Yeah, it's got a real
90s Die Hard.
Yeah.
Die Hard is
a little Home Alone.
Yeah.
I got a little Home Alone.
Little Haley Steinfeld running around and falling through glass.
Yeah,
hijinks and whatnot.
doing crazy shit. But
look at the Christmas antics right there.
Oh, that's straight up homage to Rush Hour.
Exactly.
Rush Hour 2.
Crazy ass. That's what he says. That's what he says before he jumps off. Chris Tucker.
I remember the movie.
No, but like right there, I was like,
It's
right
pleasant.
away, I saw
it's fun.
Die Hard right there.
Yeah.
Die Hard. Just I'm injured. I'm broken. I'm human. I'm not some superhero.
I have a family,
like the
but
rest
they're
of
not
them.
here.
Got a family, and not here.
Yeah.
There's the jumpsuit gang.
That's the jumpsuit Draculas.
The Draculas, as he calls them.
Yeah.
Ivan, I guess, is the guy in the middle. Very violent. They have, and they call each other bro a lot,
Yeah,
which
they do.
apparently is going
Did
to
you
be
read
a
that
thing.
comic book?
I didn't read.
It's very good.
I read the Wikipedia, and
Oh.
I learned, and I lost a lot of videos
You
to
should-
prepare for
you
the
should
show.
buy it.
I want to.
It's a solid buy. Like you're not gonna not like it.
Right, and then you got, of course, my favorite part of the whole trailer. Rogers the musical.
It's a big deal.
Look at that right there. You know that Disney's going to have a one-off, like released on Christmas Eve
on Disney
of
Plus.
like 3
The
songs
full
of theirs,
show.
or the full show.
Oh,
like
yeah.
a 30-minute special.
They might do the whole thing.
I,
Might be 45 minutes of that.
if they,
I know
did
you're all
that-
for it.
Yeah, if they did that, I would be like,
I'm in heaven right now.
victory.
You enjoy that.
I want this so. I
I
mean,
bet.
look at how cheesy and stupid that
Oh
looks.
my God.
It looks dumb. But you're telling me like an Avengers, you know, da 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 kind of
I
fucking
don't
show
want to see
tune.
that shit. I don't even want to see it in a movie within a movie.
Look
I
at
don't
it.
wanna see
And some
that
people
at
are
all.
saying that that's Chris Evans because it kind of looks like Chris Evans.
It does.
But
I don't want to see
there's
it.
a lot of good things in here. They got
Yes.
LARPing in this motherfucker. They got Haley Steinfeld, who's attractive and good and funny and a good actress. You got Hawkeye, who's my favorite because I like Jeremy Renner a lot.
He's from your hometown.
He's from my hometown.
I don't trust
and he-
anyone from Fresno.
And he flips houses for a living. That's all he does.
Who else? Well, he's from Fresno. The man has to learn how to survive like a normal man.
He's just a regular dude.
No one in
inside and
Fresno
out.
expects to be famous.
Thank you.
Sorry, it's true.
But look at the Trust a Bro van service, moving service. So they're gonna be chased by the mob, and then Tommy, you alluded to it. We're just gonna cut to the fucking chase.
Yeah, Wilson
It is
Fisk.
rumored that Wilson Fisk is gonna be in this.
Yeah, he's a mutual enemy. He's a lot of people's enemy.
He's a lot of people's enemy,
But I mean, if he's there, then my favorite Daredevil has to come in at some point.
and that's what I was telling you at the beginning of the show. So, November 28th or something like that.
It's the overlap.
And then there's going to be a little bit of overlap between this movie, or I'm sorry, this TV show and No Way Home. Who is rumored to be in No Way Home?
Oh, Charlie Cox.
Charlie Cox is Daredevil.
Right.
So they're thinking that they're going to either do Kingpin first and then Daredevil, or Daredevil and then Kingpin in
They're
the show.
still debating.
And that would bring both of the TV MCU from Netflix into the Marvel.
We don't want
Cinematic
all of
Universe.
that. We only want some of that.
But we got to have Iron Fist's Magical Island.
Can we get a new one?
And
we're gonna have to get a new
foot.
Luke Cage
I'm sorry,
also.
the hand. What's wrong with Luke Cage? Just because he
Yeah.
dabbed one time doesn't mean he's a bad Luke Cage.
He wasn't a good Luke Cage. He wasn't a bad Luke Cage. but
Speaking
he
of
also
Kung Fu
wasn't
treachery, would you want Michael Jai White as Luke Cage?
good. No, he's too old.
I just want him for everything. I love him so much.
He does not look like Luke Cage.
So
in
then
any
who would be
way.
your new Luke Cage?
I don't know. It's a tough one
Yeah,
to film.
4
man.
years removed from that TV show.
I don't know. You need a big dude.
Tiny Lister's out. He's not alive.
You need a younger Terry Crews type.
Why not Terry Crews? Sorry.
We don't
I
want.
can't
We
even-
don't want Terry.
I can't
Crews.
even. look at Terry
It's
Crews
okay.
anymore.
Sorry, Terry. No, we don't want Terry Crews, man.
Right. But you got Deaf Hawkeye. He's got a hearing aid now.
I think that's just a.
Nope. It's
Come
supposed to
on.
be a hearing aid.
Is it? Mm-hmm. Why is he deaf?
Man, with
Oh,
all
the
the explosions
explosion.
in the
In
Avengers,
Endgame,
yeah,
yeah.
the game, he's the only one that didn't have a shield or any sort of protection and stuff
Or
like
powers.
that. Or powers.
This is a reminder. That's a reminder that you shouldn't be running with the friends that you have. Buddy.
Right. But he does got cool shit like breaking a window, catching a Molotov, and then
throwing it
yeeting it
back.
back, which I think they did that in reverse, and it looked nice either way somehow. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. It's a cool effect.
It looks like a reverse.
Yeah, it's a cool effect. He's doing badass things. He's running from hails of gunfire.
It looks like restaurants.
It looks like nice restaurants. It looks like a good time.
Yeah, it looks like a fun Christmas event.
Right.
And I'm all for that.
And then like dopey Hawkeye girls just fucking around trying to learn the ways of Hawkeye while he's just an old grizzled man who murdered.
Spoiler, she becomes the new Hawkeye.
Right, but he murdered so many Japanese folk.
As Ronin, yeah.
As Ronin, and he's going to get his comeuppance perhaps.
He ain't going to die.
I guess. You don't think?
He needs the check, man. We just lost Black Widow, and everybody's getting replaced.
But everyone's got their closure. What does he have to? I mean,
his family. He has a family. Yeah. Can he not be with his family till he dies?
No, he's got to live the life of the
he has to see that fucking musical.
Right,
that's his punishment.
Look, he's up there. He's doing just fine up there as Hawkeye.
Oh damn! They put him way in the streamers.
They put him way in the streamers with Iron Man's in the streamers and Black Widow's up there too.
Oh, okay.
Ant-Man's doing God knows what.
Yeah, Loki.
Loki's there, Thor's there, and we don't know who these two people are. Hulk is there, some Chitauri are there.
I think that's Bruce Banner.
If that's Bruce, no, that's Hulk.
No, that's Hulk, but I think it's a separate situation.
Oh,
to the Hulk.
That was Lawrence Fishburne, but I don't think that's Goliath.
Goliath, no, I don't think he made the cut here.
And I thought that was just what's his name, Coulson, but I don't know.
I don't know who's who.
Point is,
I don't want to see the show anymore.
I want to see the show thrice. And then there's like a LARPing scene. I like LARPing. LARPing's enjoyable.
It just looks like a fun show.
Yeah, it looks like an easy watch. If it's, I hope it's a half hour. Honestly, I've been Loki was like 45 minutes, and
that was
WandaVision was like 40 minutes.
That was the climax. Was Loki.
Right.
I feel like we've already gone through a phase here.
No, that just unlocked it's all perpetual. I think. I don't think there's any more real phases anymore. That was the other thing I wanted to bring up.
It really kept it organized. I appreciated that.
Right, but now so many things are going to cross over between setting up potentially a Young Avengers or a West Coast Avengers. Then you're going to have
we don't need West Coast Thunderbolts. Yes.
Then you're going to have Armor Wars, and
that's
then
going to be a show.
Going to have the Multiverse of Madness,
so much
Quantumania,
that ain't even counting
Kang the Conqueror,
and we haven't even counted the 20th Century Fox acquisitions, like
Mutants,
and the Fantastic Four, which we know that's coming up sooner than any of them.
They've already announced the Fantastic Four.
We don't know who the fuck they're going to be, but it's coming.
Do you think? Okay. Risky.
John Krasinski and Emily Blunt.
No, fuck them. They are already tired of that fucking question.
No, he's okay with it. She's tired of the question. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna go even one more. They did a half measure, which I fucking hated in the last Fantastic Four. Do you think they make the Fantastic Four black?
The whole family?
Because Kang the Conqueror is technically a descendant of Reed Richards.
Yeah.
Billions of years down the line,
right.
And he's black. What's the actor's name?
I don't like the way you said.
I didn't have no other way to get out of it.
Jonathan
it was like
you could have said crispy. Wasn't that your fallback?
No. Well, no. Because it was like
both options would have been better.
It was like the episode of Community where he was like, "We're preparing for the fight." You couldn't say another word. I couldn't think of another word. Also, someone just followed. It looks like. Thank you for the follow. Actually,
it works.
I could jump to the chat here. Sir Warwick just followed us, and Monsieur Bon followed us before, and Todd A has followed us prior to that. Welcome everybody. Some excellence. Thank you for joining us. But yeah, Wilson Fisk. If he's in this shit, I'm watching this midnight every fucking night it comes out.
It comes out. I mean, when it comes out, it's the first thing in the morning.
Oh, I know, but Hawkeye did that, but with Loki, I did that. WandaVision, I wasn't too big on, honestly. I waited and binged it all. Like, that's how disinterested I was.
I was okay to do with that.
And then, and you hated me for doing that. But, why I'm bringing up bullshit. But this one is going to be a weekly watch for me. Okay. What if I watch on my lunch break? And that's usually the delightfulness. Giant Elfman is now following. Welcome to Hawkeye. We're talking about Hawkeye. But I'm excited for this. I want it in my veins.
Oh.
Immediately.
Well, all right.
Are you excited?
I'm excited. I don't want it in my veins.
What movie are you most excited about in the MCU? Because you said fuck off to Spider-Man, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not impressed yet.
How?
Just not.
It's got Doc Ock.
I do. I love Doc Ock.
It's got Goblin. It's got Jamie Foxx, not Electro, just Jamie Foxx.
Oh, okay. So he's not Electro. He's
he's
just
Electro.
Playing himself.
He's just Jamie Foxx.
Well, I'm not. You're not selling me
as
then.
Ray.
Oh. Ray Charles?
But he also has electrical powers for some reason.
Sold.
It's Ray Charles with electrical powers.
If they change his color from blue to the glowing
They changed it to yellow. They did do
I'm
that.
all in then.
Yeah, no. So what they did with
Actually,
that,
no, I'm not. Still not enough.
What they did with that Electro, I saw some leaked photos.
Yeah.
They gave him kind of like a yellow puffy jacket.
So he looks more like his.
No, he's just a black guy, regular, no blue skin or nothing, with a yellow jacket, and his electricity looks to be yellow now. So he's not gonna have the blue face. He's not gonna have the blue lightning. And
how are they gonna do this, man?
I don't know, but I want to see it.
Weird.
I want to see it, Tommy.
I want to see the explanation for it because it's like, okay, so Wilson.
I want to see it.
Daredevil and Karen Page can come in because I already saw the picture of Kristen Dunst with.
No, that was not. That was not.
That wasn't real.
No, that was her friend that just is a skinny blonde
that looks
woman.
exactly like.
It wasn't her.
Holy shit!
They had different pictures, and it wasn't her.
Oh wow. Okay. Well.
But Charlie Cox, amazing Daredevil. You like Daredevil. He's your favorite.
He is my favorite.
And you like him in the role, and I think he'd be very good.
I couldn't see anybody else doing it.
I just wonder...
Nobody else deserved to do it. But
right. I'm just wondering, like, that Daredevil commits so much violence during those series.
Angry, violent
Wilson
man.
Fisk is such an angry, terrifying figure.
Yeah.
How are they going to bring that into Hawkeye? Because this looks so whimsical. This looks like whimsical and fun, and that Vincent D'Onofrio looks like he's on the verge of tears he's fucking scene.
Like it's a Shakespearean play.
I need to go back and watch that first season. That first season.
The last season's great too.
Oh, I actually never watched the last season.
Fucking fantastic. Bullseye, come on.
But Vincent D'Onofrio in that whole first season, he's just like he just looks like he's pained all the time, and I'm just
eternal conflict constantly.
But it terrifies me.
It's scary. He's a big, strong man that will kill you.
Right, and in a car door, I remember correctly.
When he just snaps, and it's just straight rage.
Right, and you're not going to let Hawkeye with his weird face get smashed in a door.
He's from Fresno.
He's from Fresno. Look at his weird face.
He doesn't stand a chance. Yeah, right. Oh, I'm so happy they gave him something.
I think it's too late.
They were like,
it's kind of like Black Widow.
Movie. No. Fuck that. Don't you dare.
That was too late.
Don't you dare.
I'm talking about timing.
Don't you dare. Yeah, it was too goddamn late. It was way too late, Sammy. That's why I hate that movie. I didn't have to hate it.
You hate women. That's all. You hate Black Widow and you hate Marvel, Captain Marvel.
I love all women. I like my black female superheroes more.
Bro, can we just give Okoye everything?
Give her the she needs to be the leader of that show.
She needs to be the leader of the Avengers. In the zombies, she was the leader of them, and I was like, "This is the greatest fucking thing ever."
Make her Black Panther. It would be great.
Letitia Wright's fucking anti-vax and stupid. So
can't do Shuri. We could just replace Shuri. I love the character.
Ironheart is going to be around.
Riri's going to be around. She's got the Iron Man thing to do. So yeah.
I kind of like the idea
Okoye would be
of
the
Okoye
perfect
being
Black
a fucking
Panther.
Black Panther.
Yeah.
I kind of love that idea.
It's a great story there. Like it never feels like she can live up to the mantle.
But she's given everything to Wakanda several times over, in every type of way.
Yeah, without question.
Without question.
Yeah, she's the perfect Black Panther.
Right? Because what's her name? What's the queen? Her name? Ramonda.
Starts with an R. It's
right,
Angela Bassett.
Angela Bassett.
Yeah.
But Angela Bassett, she's not going to suit up. She was the war general in What If. That was kind of tight.
That was
super tight. But Shuri can fuck off in real life. Letitia Wright, she fucked it up.
Separate characters.
How did you fuck that up? She was gonna be the next Black Panther, and then she had to do nothing.
You're not a Nicki Minaj fan anymore either, huh?
Nicki Minaj, she's just trying to hide the fact that her husband's a sex pervert.
She is.
Like he's a sex pervert apparently.
Oh yeah,
like
the
like a
website
registered
and
sex figure.
Yes.
Yeah. And someone brought up to the point that this is probably just a big smokescreen to get people away from that.
No one will ever get away from that. But
no, but we're talking about fucking balls now, as opposed to her husband being a sex.
If she's still married to him, it's always going to come
I feel like either way we were going to end up talking about balls.
Yeah.
But I guess. Also, first time chat, Die Hard was funny and hella violent. Sir Warwick, do you think this goes rated R like that?
No, never in Marvel. Well, they got to do it. See, okay, here's my thing. Deadpool's going to be rated R. They're going to let him do his thing as normal.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, you're going to let him do that. And we got multiverses now.
And people say that Moon Knight is going to be equally violent and rated R because he has to.
Not on Disney Plus, it's
But
not.
you don't think
they're going to have to move
that?
it? No, it won't be on Disney Plus. They'll move it to Hulu or some shit, then maybe.
No, it's going to be on Disney Plus.
Well, no, it's not going to. It might push it to the limits of Disney Plus, but that's as far as it goes. Disney will never cross that line.
You're saying that there's no violence on Disney Plus at all?
It's violence, but it's not. It's PG-13 violence.
But what are they going to do with Daredevil when they have... Or not Daredevil, I'm sorry. Deadpool. when the movie comes out and they have the rights to put it on Disney Plus.
No, they're going to put it on Hulu. They've already said it.
Really?
Yeah. That's what all of them are now.
Is Disney owned by Hulu?
Yes.
Disney owns most of Hulu.
Really?
All of it now, because 20th Century Fox.
They
own all of it, yeah.
Know that.
But NBC is still on.
Oh, they still on? They still have the contract with NBC?
Yeah.
I think it's going out, though.
Eventually,
Yeah, eventually it'll go out and they'll own the whole fucking thing.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
They own most of it.
But they own the majority of it.
Well,
Hint is why FX on Hulu is a thing.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, it's a thing.
Well, you know what? I'm happy for our future takeover from our Disney overlords. If it's a coin toss between Disney and Amazon taking over every bit of our life, I kind of want Disney.
At least I'll be entertained.
Yeah, at least I'll be
Disney's
entertained.
already got The Simpsons, so they got me by the
Show your new toy.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Show the people your new toy.
I like Doof.
Doof. No, they can see it.
Bored.
Put your hand behind it. Cover my face. Oh, look at that. That's high definition cameras right there.
It's beautiful.
Bored. There you go, everybody.
Thank you, Marco.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to force Frank to drink from this when he gets here.
Well, I like how we have the most people in here in the chat right now
Nice.
watching this. But it's time for us to go.
Yeah. Leave them one more.
We got to give them more. I fucking sound like I'm drunk. I haven't drank a drop of alcohol. I am just...
This was full when I got here.
It was full of raw absinthe. I thought you were supposed to just take
chasing
one
the green fairy.
Fucking wino.
Fin Fang Foom is right in front of me.
Oh, no.
It's a green dragon. It's no longer a fairy, JJ. Don't mess with the mouse. I'll fuck with the... Fuck you, mouse. Actually, I have a black and white Mickey Mouse over there.
Yeah, you love Disney.
No, it's an
How much money have you given Disney?
Like...
I mean, now that they bought Star Wars and The Simpsons and all the shit that I liked when I fell out with Disney, a lot.
Well,
Yeah.
well, that's the thing. An ex-girlfriend gave that to me, and I thought it was really nice. It's a very thoughtful gift. I go, you going to Disneyland? Buy me something that you think I'd like. And I'd been dating her for
dark.
I've been dating her for like a week or two, right?
That was nice.
And so she bought it for me, and I was like, why classic Mickey? She was like, you're old school style, and you're a Raider fan. You like black and white, and it's a black and white Mickey. And I was like, that shit, she pinned me pretty good for someone who'd been dating me for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, what happened there?
Oh, that ended horribly, like all of them do.
Okay.
Come on, man. Do you think that my life goes easily when it comes to the last showing chips?
You won't let it.
I won't let it. Actually, I was kind
Sammy
of
gonna
I
Sammy.
was kind of a homewrecker in that situation. I do apologize to that home.
Okay, we can't
I could talk about
burn
it.
it down and walk away. I
No,
guess,
it was
right?
a promise ring. It wasn't an engagement ring.
Oh, well, it
and,
didn't count.
Yeah, and she was being shady anyway.
Did they live together?
No, but there was one time. Okay, we're just gonna get into it because it's a very funny story. So
Wrap this shit up.
Yeah, no, it's very quick. Okay. It's very quick. It's just because it's very sitcom-y.
Yeah.
So like, I'm kind of, I guess a side piece, but not really because they were.
You?
Yeah.
You were the side.
I was a side piece because like they were still kind of talking,
Okay.
but I was the one there because I was in the city. They were long distance, whatever. Right?
All right.
But they had been dating for like 7 years. She was like 16 when she met this dude, and so they were not going right. And I was like, "What? Here I come!" And phrasing. And so we're like gonna have a movie night, and it'd be my first time I'm actually at her place because she had a rule: no boys in her apartment.
Right.
And I was like, "Fuck it." I'm breaking the rules. So I got like a pizza, I got drinks and shit, and I walk up the steps, and it's an apartment building with a glass window. From the outside, she has to let me in.
Yeah.
And I get a text as I'm going up the steps, "Don't come up, he's here." And I'm like, what? And I'm walking up with the pizzas. I am in the glass window, and they're down the hall coming up the steps. I see her first, and then I see his head peek up just a little bit, and I went, whoop, and then turned, and I went down the stairs, and apparently he had saw me, and for some fucking reason, she put my picture as my contact on her phone. So like she would be texting me, and she saw handsome Mexican face on her phone, but then he would look over her shoulder when they would kind of halfway talk and be together. So he recognized my face. They got into a big ass argument. Fucking ruined everything, and I had to eat a whole pizza by myself.
Fault. That's her fault.
Oh, well, you missed the moral of the story where I had to eat a whole pizza by myself.
That's a good consolation.
Yeah, but she was really cute, and I thought she was cool. But
Well,
and I've never seen her again. She doesn't have social media, so I don't know.
I don't think you want a chick that cheated on her boyfriend.
Yeah, because as soon as she broke up with him, and then we started dating, she started being weird with her friend, and I was like, "Fuck this, I'm out of here." So yeah,
she has a thing.
She has a thing.
Right.
But I have a thing which is called sleep.
Yes.
So let's go to it, everybody. You can find me at The Mexcellence on all forms of social media. So be sure to find me there on all those forms of social media. JJ, where can they find you?
They can find me at Super Saiyan JJ, all one word, on pretty much all forms of social media.
And
getting followers on TikTok for some reason.
Oh my-
I should post stuff.
Oh my God, you probably should. I'm going to make my own side TikTok for voiceovers and other nonsense tomfoolery. Tommy, where can they find you?
They can find me at Tommy McGrew _art.
And
Instagram.
Giante Elf. Giant Elfman, I want to call him Gigante. Gigante, like in Spanish. He goes, was the pizza good? And Keychain says, whole pizza sounds like a reward to me. So
yeah, right.
Woodstock's Pizza. It was a good quality fucking
Why are you
pizza.
so ungrateful?
I'm not ungrateful.
You broke up a home and you got a pizza for
They
it.
might still be together for all I know. I don't know.
I doubt it. If so, it ain't. It's toxic as fuck.
Probably.
Those type of
She's
relationships.
probably had a lot of pizza since then.
A lot of botched deliveries.
Pizzas, yeah.
Well, you know what? That's another time story fun. I just burned out. I'm done. We're done.